You don't react like you used to. That's not weakness, that's growth. You stopped explaining yourself and started understanding yourself. Pain still hits, but it no longer controls you. Sign 1. You don't explode anymore. You pause. When disrespected, you don't rush to defend. When criticized, you don't spiral for hours. You listen. You assess. You respond if necessary. Silence becomes your first weapon. Not anger. Sign 2. You stop explaining yourself to everyone. Not because you're arrogant, because you're secure. Weak men over-explain. Strong men act. You no longer need everyone to understand you. You understand yourself. That's enough. Sign 3. You're comfortable being misunderstood. That used to terrify you. Now? You let people think what they want. You save your energy. You've learned something powerful. Perception is not your responsibility. Character is. Sign 4. Rejection doesn't shatter you. It stings, but it doesn't define you. You don't beg for closure. You don't chase validation. You adjust. You walk. You upgrade quietly. That's growth. Sign 5. Loneliness no longer scares you. You used to need noise, messages, attention. Now you can sit alone. No music, no scrolling. Just your thoughts. And you don't run from them. Mental strength is built in solitude. If you can face yourself, you can face anything. Sign 6. You choose discipline over mood. You train when you don't feel like it. You work when motivation disappears. Feelings are temporary. Standards are not. You stop negotiating with weakness, and weakness stopped controlling you. Sign 7. You cut people off without drama. No speeches. No emotional explosions. Just distance. Calm. You've learned that access to you is earned, not automatic. Another shift. You don't compete anymore. Not for attention. Not for status. Not for validation. You compete with your past self. That's the only opponent that matters. You also notice something subtle. Your mind is quieter, not empty. Focused. Problems still exist, but they don't dominate you. You look at obstacles strategically. What can I control? You execute. You move. You stop complaining. Complaining once felt relieving. Now it feels weak. You'd rather build than broadcast frustration. That's maturity. You don't need to prove strength. You feel it internally. In your posture. In your tone. In your restraint. You walk slower. You speak less. You think deeper. You've realized something critical. Strength is not loud. It's steady. The world might not notice your growth. That's fine. This transformation was never for them. It was for you. Becoming mentally stronger doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you feel everything. Without collapsing. You bend. You don't break. You adapt. You don't beg. You endure. You evolve. You didn't become colder, you became unbreakable.